So now we're gonna do brows. I'm not the best person at doing my eyebrows. I can do other people's eyebrows okay, but mine, it's a little bit of a struggle. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. I can't get that to focus in. I use soft brown just because I ordered it online, and I actually need medium brown or dark brown, but I'm just waiting to get to Ulta to get a new one. Okay, so since we are doing our eyebrows after the rest of our face makeup, there's a lot of product in our eyebrows. Like, that's what they do, is they catch stuff from falling into your eyes. So we're going to take the spoolie. You can use any spoolie that you want if you don't have the Brow Wiz, and comb through them kind of rough, so that way we really shake out anything that is stuck in there. I comb in every direction, in, out, up, down. Just really make sure you get everything. But you want to be sure and stay in your eyebrows, because if you're doing this up here, it's going to wipe away all your makeup. So now I comb everything upward. Just straight up. I know it looks silly, but that's because I start with the bottom line. If you start anywhere else, then just follow the other steps. And then I just do a little tiny hair-like strokes to get my bottom line kind of defined. But I like a more natural brow, so I gotta be really careful not to push too hard with this, or it gets so dark and so cakey looking. But my eyebrows are a mess right now. I really need to do them. So it's a little bit harder to straighten up and get nice clean lines when you have stray hairs everywhere. And then I just kind of go up to, you know, about the halfway point, still doing hair-like strokes. Kind of draw you in a little bit of an arch on top if you need to. It's however you like your eyebrows. Okay, and now that we've done the bottom and the middle, we're going to comb everything downward as best as we can. It helps if you have like a second finger to hold your eyebrows down while you do this step, but I don't because I'm holding a mirror. Then we're going to go in and do the same thing on the top line, and just in hair-like strokes define that top line some. And then be sure to comb through to make sure if there is any like big gob of product stuck to your skin, it combs it out so you don't have this one big dark spot. And I will show you guys what mine looks like. Okay, so now I'm going to do the other eyebrow. Same process, exact same thing. Okay, so the inside of your eyebrows right here, there's a lot of different ways to do this. I mean, so many. But I just kind of sweep them out just a little bit, like just draw a little bit more of a line right here. And then do upward strokes, like just like how natural eyebrows would look. So I do get a little bit of a box shape, but not as stiff as if you just drew a box on the outside of your eyebrows. And then touch up anything along the way if you see it. I always find something that I missed the first time around. It's usually my outer corner. This is where most people would take a flat brush with concealer on it and really carve out their eyebrows, but like I said, I like a more natural look, so I don't do that. I do, however, at this point take some kind of brush, anything, it doesn't really matter. And this is just a little round brush. I can't even remember what brand it is. Squirt it with water, dry off some of the extra water, and then take the highlight and get it on there, tap off any extra. And then some people do this all the way across, some people, I don't know, I just do from my arch down. Just very lightly dab it in there. Over top of your eyeshadow, you kind of want to be careful that they don't touch, because where this brush is wet, it will mess up your eyeshadow. And then taking the same brush, I'm going to go into my inner corner. Not too careful with that. It's okay. You can't really mess up putting highlight into your inner corner. And now taking the Jaclyn Hill palette back. This is from the same brand that I can never remember the name of. It's, I don't know. It's a little bit smaller than the one we used to apply to our lid with, but it's the same thing. It's flat on both sides and tapered on the edge. And we're going to dip into this color again, the color that's on our lids, to where, you know, it's wet, just like before. And you're just going to sweep this onto the lash line about halfway, kind of right there. Really being sure to get it in the corner here. Do it on the other side too. So that is our look right now, and I do have eyeshadow in my eyes and it's kind of burning. Okay, and then we're going to take another flat brush. You don't want to use that one because there's already so much product on it. This one came in the same BoxyCharm as the palette I'm using for a mirror. It's the Vintage collection, I think. And this is Step 3 Go Go Go. Yeah, this is Vintage Cosmetic Company. It's just a little short flat brush like this. And some people do black here, some people do the middle enchanted color. I kind of do a mix between the two. I dab it on to enchanted and then dab it in the black and tap off the excess. And we're going to go on the lash line, but this time we're going from the outer corner. I don't know if you guys can see that. If it's too light, then get a little bit more black and just keep going until you get it to look the way that you want to. I kind of do a more dramatic look with this because the rest of my makeup is so toned down. It kind of helps to really give it a pop. And if you get it too far down, then you can just take a Q-tip or anything like that. I have these that I got from Ulta. They're flat on one end and pointy on the other. And I'll just kind of squirt that with a little bit of water, the pointy end, and then just drag it right along under to pick up anything extra that I don't want to be there. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye now. And don't get discouraged if you're not completely satisfied with where the look is right now. There's always time to touch it up. I have lost the brush that I was using. Yeah, you can always go back and fix anything or change anything that you want to. You do not by any means have to follow the steps that I'm doing. Make it your own. Take this as an inspiration and do anything that you want to with it. And where your black and blue meet on your lash line, you're going to want to kind of sweep a little bit of the darker color onto the blue, so that way it's, you know, again, not this big straight line, stiff and unnatural looking. You just want it to kind of smoke in with it. I don't know if you can see this. But yeah. Okay. I cannot apply false eyelashes. If I could, this is where I would do it. If you can, you're completely lucky. You can do eyeliner with this. You can do false lashes, anything. But I just use mascara and curl my eyelashes. This is a cheap one. I think I got at Dollar General. It's nothing special. You can heat your eyelash curler for a minute if you want to. I know a lot of people say that really helps them, and it's more like actually curling them. But I have super short eyelashes, so I don't have an option but to curl them. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to see them. So this is the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. I actually got it because it's in such a cute bottle. I really like it. I really, really do. But it stays wet for so long when it's on your eyelashes. Like, it takes a long time to dry. But just kind of sweep it all over. You're going to make sure it's on all your eyelashes. See, I got a little bit of a clump right here. I'm sorry this is taking me so long, guys. Okay, so now we're going to do the bottom lashes, and you just really want to be really careful and not get it too thick, because if you get a clump in your upper lashes, you can always, you know, find some way to break it up and touch it up, but with your lower lashes, it's a lot harder to do that, and you don't want it to get like all over your face and look like you have fly legs stuck to your lash line. Okay, so this is what my eyes look like now. It's very